Now, James Bryce famously said that the worth of a book is to be measured by what you can carry away from it. And we couldn't agree with this more. So we at Brand Equity bring you a very interesting segment on the show titled Books in Vogue, where we get industry bigwigs to tell you about their recent read and how it can help you enrich your career. This time round, it's Leo Burnett's Arvind Sharma telling us about The Telltale Brain, a book he simply couldn't put down.
Hi, I'm Arvind Sharma, Chairman of India Subcontinent for Leo Burnett. The book I've just finished reading is The Telltale Brain. It's written by a neurologist called V.S. Ramachandran. Brains are made up of modules, but the modules are not fixed entities. They are constantly being updated through powerful interaction with each other, with the body, with the environment, and indeed with other brains. The subtitle says, Unlocking the Mystery of Human Nature. And in advertising, what are we dealing with except human nature and human behavior? This book I recommend to every person in advertising and marketing because it begins to explain to you why change of human behavior and change of human preferences is a lot more complex than that. It explains beauty, it explains morality, and how all of this has been born and the role they play in human nature and human behavior. While this is not written for advertising people or marketing people, does it really answer only media type questions, or does it answer some of the more challenging questions that we've been faced with? For example, you have a wonderful campaign, and the marketing team loves the campaign, the fraternity loves the campaign, but it does nothing for the brand. This book explains that if the campaign isn't sitting on the current neurological network of the brand, the campaign will not work. Even brands have deeply entrenched, complex neurological networks, and unless you connect with them, it'll do nothing for the brand. I mean, thumbs up, before we took on, campaigns had been tried. It seemed perfectly rational thing to do that Pepsi is a Western cola, so thumbs up should present itself as an Indian cola, and somehow it didn't work. There are plenty of other examples. I mean, in the recent past, some good work happened on Onida, which was completely office equity. It didn't leverage any of the things the brand had, and my sense is that the brand ought to have been in a much stronger position today in the marketplace if more on equity campaigns were done, or as Ramachandran will say, somehow the campaigns connected with the neurological networks that are formed around the brand Onida. Because it's work almost of science, it's not about any individual chapter, it's not about in any individual passage that is the most interesting. It's the overall understanding of how human mind works. And if you want to change human behavior, how you must connect with what is already inside the human mind, in very simple terms, all those connections of axons and dendrons. It gives you deep insight about how so many of our assumptions about advertising and marketing and creative and campaigns and designing promotions have been misplaced because they are not rooted in some understanding of how the brain really works. I would recommend it. You will enjoy it, and hopefully you will be a stronger advertising professional at the end of it.